Hey guys, what's going on? It's your favorite realtor here, Brady Heemstra. Today I have a very special video planned for anybody who's looking to either buy a home or build one. Now come, take this journey with me. Let's analyze the benefits and the costs of building your own home or buying one that's already been built. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details, guys, it would be a huge help to my small channel if you subscribe for more content like this, as well as hit the like button below. I will literally come to your house, give you a big kiss and a hug. That's just how much I love you. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. So, buying a home. Buying a home nowadays is a pretty standardized process.
Couple lazy boys, fill it out. You definitely need a smarter couch. You can put a hot tub almost anywhere in this place.
If you have a realtor or you're licensed yourself, you genuinely know what to look for, or you have someone who knows what to look for you. So immediately right out of the gate, the development process is non-existent. And the development process is a huge headache for a lot of people. If you don't have the time or money to spend, then buying might be right for you. But depending on the location of where you're buying this home, buying a home can either be cheaper than building one or more expensive. Some of the figures that I came up with during my professional career so far is buying a home, you can be looking at around $150 per square foot to just about unlimited money per square foot. Location, 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 guys. I cannot stress this enough. With most properties, the closer you are to urbanized areas, the more expensive the price per square foot is. The farther out of town you are, the cheaper land becomes. Whereas you're building a home, if you already have a lot, it's gonna cost you the same amount to build it in town as it is outside of town. The difference in location comes from the land value, not from the building itself. Another obvious benefit to buying other than building is it's ready for you as soon as you buy it. You can move right in, enjoy it, and do whatever needs to be done. Now let's talk about some of the obvious benefits and costs from building a home. The first thing that should come to your mind is creative freedom. When it comes to building your home, you can design it in whichever way you like. And this is not something that's always offered when buying a pre-existing home. If you're buying a home, chances are you're never gonna find that perfect property. But when you're building, you can design it the way you want. You can add a pool, whatever. When you're building, the only thing you're limited to is the building schemes of the lot. Now, building schemes can be quite minimal, like certain sizes of homes, into more advanced building schemes that might pigeonhole your designs. You might need your house to look a certain way, things like that. So that's a good thing to keep in mind when you're buying lots. Now, according to my research here in BC, building a new home can be anywhere from $200 a square foot to around $350 a square foot. Obviously, these figures depend on the quality of materials you'll be using, the price of lumber, which by the way has skyrocketed in the last year. So personally, I'm waiting for the price of lumber to go back down before I start building on my lot. But again, as said before, it's not dependent on the location. It's dependent on your contractor, the materials used, and a myriad of other factors. Another benefit to a new build versus buying is the newer technology that comes with building it. When you're buying an already built home, they used likely the standard technology that they had at the time. So for instance, a house from like 1990 won't be as technologically efficient as one built, say, in 2020 now. Builders now have stricter guidelines when it comes to energy efficiency and green technology implemented in home building. In BC, we have a step code that's been introduced. Now houses need to be able to hold a certain amount of heat and be efficient with its energy. Other new things include triple pane glass, solar energy, all things that you can implement in passive homes or net zero homes. I highly recommend you look up some of these cool passive and net zero homes that people have been building in the last few years. They look nice and they're also really great for the environment. Not to mention the savings that you get long term when you're building a passive home. This technology is obviously more expensive up front when you're building a home, but the long-term savings that you're gonna make from heat and electricity will obviously save you in the long run. So for generic purposes here, let's say you purchased a $70,000 lot. It's a little bit out of town, but you wanted to build something relatively small, let's say $230 a square foot. Let's pit that up against the average home in BC. Doing some last minute research here on the average home price in BC. So apparently the average house price is $728,000 in BC. Okay, now for our $70,000 lot, let's say $230 a square foot. The average square footage of a house in Canada is 1,700 square feet, so we'll have to incorporate that as well. You want to build on your $70,000 lot a 1,700 square foot home. All right, so we just take 1,700 square feet, multiply that by $230 a square foot, so $391,000. Add that on to the $70K that you paid for the lot, and you're looking at $461. Not bad, especially compared to the median that we looked at earlier. Obviously $70,000 is cheap for a lot. I'm quoting lots that are only within a 20-minute drive of where I live. That drive honestly is worth it if you're saving up to $200,000 on a house. That implemented with new technology, you can see some serious long-term savings and creative freedom when it comes to your home. Speaking of which, I should probably get building on my own pretty soon. Well, there you have it, guys. Where are you from? What do you prefer? Obviously, these costs and benefits depend on where you live. Location is really everything. Building in Vancouver would probably be expensive as hell compared to where I live right now, so you get what you give. If you're planning to build a home, get yourself a good builder who you trust and who involves you in the entire process. It's always good to know everything about your home, and you know, it never hurts for the next one you're gonna build, right? If your heart isn't in building though, and you see one that you just wanna buy, honestly, more power to you. Although buying a home isn't a completely simple process, compared to building, it is so much more simple. So there you have it, guys. You made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. It's my goal for the end of the year to make it to 1,000 subscribers. So guys, if you don't mind helping me out with that, it'd be huge. You know what? Come to think of it, if I reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2020, I'll give something away. We'll do a contest, all right? Cool. See you guys next time.